Hi there, it's Lindsay. We are finally finished and ready to show you guys our kids' garden. So if you're new here, my family and I live on 40 acres and we've kind of built a homestead from the ground up in the last year and a half to 2 years, I guess, is what we're on now. But we have lots of homesteading videos, lifestyle videos, vlogs, some how-tos, and just some good stuff. So if all that sounds good to you, please subscribe. We'd love to have you join us on our journey. So let's get right on into it. I feel like if you watched our homestead update, then you saw that the kids area was a little chaotic. There was trash to pick up, there were boards that the kids were playing with, just little blocks of wood and stuff like that. And lots of weeds were starting to grow up, and we knew that we were gonna have to do something about weed control before the summer really started rolling around. We went ahead and cleaned up as a family. Poppy even helped, how about that? That's how we like to do it around here, it's family time. Family time gets to work. So we laid down the landscaping fabric and then we just added straw over the top of it just to put down a weed barrier a little bit. Now that just brings us up to date with the kids' garden build. All right. I'm a little winded because I just pulled a cattle panel in here by myself and I'm very short. Today we're working on the kids' garden bed.
Yep.
Jason finally kind of got everything moved out of the way.
Look at my cowboy hat I got from Easter.
There we go, cowboy hat. So I'm in the kids' area right now. We've decided to do it in here. Jason fixed the gate and now the kids are keeping it closed. So I think it's gonna be okay and away from the dogs and the goats when I let them out to mow. We already had this square from where we had a dog house in the winter time. Like we just put a cattle panel over it and a tarp and put a lot of bedding down in there and it was pretty warm for them. I'm actually glad we didn't do it any higher. If you can see, there's a string of lights right there. If I would have done the square smaller, they would have been up higher and they would have hit those lights. But as it is, they're perfect. They clear it completely. Very nice.
Hey, watch me jump. Watch me jump.
So we're just going to box this in so it'll hold these a little bit better, I'm hoping. So the kids won't just pull them out. I mean, the sides are gonna be a little bit higher, but I wanted to go ahead and box this in, and then I'm gonna cut this out for easy access there. So we're just using what we got for this project. I'm not buying anything extra. These are just materials that we have on hand. And because they're not pressure treated or anything like that, I'll probably need to paint them or seal them in some way, but for now we're just gonna do it. So I just decided to take off that front board instead of leaving it and just making it work. So now I'm going to start building my 2-foot bed all the way around. And the idea is that once it's done, then it'll be like a little house and Jay can stand in it. Woohoo!
Barely.
A little bit. Oh, Jay's home. Say hi, Jay.
Hi, Jay.
Good morning. We have a super busy day today. Working on the kids' garden. Really trying to get this thing finished up. It's supposed to rain the rest of the week. It's cloudy today, but I'm hoping the rain holds off for a little while so I can get this done and get this planted because we're a little behind. Do have some seeds that I sprouted specifically for this garden, but they're ready to go in the ground and I'm ready to put them in the ground. I'm gonna have to go look and see where I can harvest some more boards, because just trying to estimate and put them in place, it looks like we're gonna be a few short. We're going 3 boards high here, so we still need to do this back piece and the side over there in 3 boards. So, thinking I probably need to go find what we have to see where it would best fit and go from there. Well, this is our trash pile that we were gonna burn, but I see some screws that I need out of here. And I can probably reuse these 2x4s, maybe. I mean, I'm just gonna have to start digging in the trash to see if there's anything usable in there because I don't wanna go buy anything. So I ended up finding a couple of 2x4s. And then I found these 2x10s that Jason used to make that bed, so I'm thinking about using those. I'm trying to figure out where everything can go. Floki found a lizard. Well, he found it then lost it. Wish I could find a square. Yes.
That I own and know I'm letting go. I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired with just in time. my demons dwell. My own little nightmare, I call it hell. Oh well.
Okay, that's good.
I want to let.
Oh, okay. Hold on, we gotta be gentle. You don't cover the flowers with them, okay? If you cover the flowers, they won't live, they'll die.
Yeah, I guess I had my bad days.
This is a pretty special reveal because Ollie designed this bed on his own. So I'm gonna let him take you guys through and do a tour. But he's 5 years old and he designed this horseshoe shaped bed with the trellis in the middle because he said that he wanted that to be his little playhouse. So it'll provide some shade once the summer gets here, hopefully, when those plants grow up on it. So it's a pretty cool bed. The kids can get around every side and they can reach everything. So it's great for a kid's garden bed. I mean, it's perfect for that. So if you have any questions on dimensions or anything like that, just leave them in the comments below and I will get you that information. So Ollie, what do you think of your garden?
I like it.
You do?
Yeah.
You want to show everybody around?
Everybody, this way. We got some sunflower seeds coming up right here.
You do?
Yes.
So these are the mammoth sunflowers?
Yeah, they're the giant ones. These
Yeah.
ones are the littles. This is Symphonia from Bobblehead's Homestead.
Yeah, it's growing well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Needs some water. It was supposed to rain all day.
Yeah, I want to show you something.
Okay.
Now this is supposed to keep the bugs away, but this one's rotten a little bit. And this one's not rotten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you know what these are?
Those are 4 o'clock. Those are zinnias, and I think these are tomatoes.
They are. They're cherry tomatoes from Roots and Refuge.
Those are loofah girl boards from Bobblehead Homestead.
You know what loofah gourds do, Ollie?
No.
There's our loofah gourds back here. They're gonna trellis up. And then, do you remember what these are?
Jelly melons.
Jelly melons
I know you.
from Baker Creek, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we've got our tomatoes, loofah, jelly melon, some extra zinnias that I had, 4 o'clocks. These all sunflowers on the back side. More 4 o'clocks, right?
Yeah.
And we planted some chamomile in here, and those are starting to sprout up. They're teeny little tiny things. Isn't that cool, Ollie?
Yes.
You see those chamomile that we planted?
Yeah, they're teeny
Oh,
tiny.
don't. And then what do we have over here, Audrey? You helped me plant these. Do you remember what flowers those are? Huh? Zinnias, yeah. And then on the trellis we have hyacinth vine, but they have not sprouted yet. If those hyacinth vine don't sprout, I'll just put something else there. But that is our little kids garden tour. It's pretty special. It was harder and it took longer than it should have because I scrapped it all together. But all in all, I'm really happy with it. I think it looks pretty cool anyway. And it's a really cool design. So kudos to Ollie for this design.
Thanks for watching our garden tour. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of the videos. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye. Thumbs up. Bye. Garden and next dog thumbs up.